Good day, dear students. Welcome to our English lesson. Today, our topic is my favorite food. The contents of today's lesson are reading and writing activities on my favorite food. At the same time, we will learn what cuisine is and we will learn more about what Brazilian cuisine is. Let's do our warm activity. What cuisines do you know? But before you do the activity, let's learn what cuisine is. Cuisine means the style of cooking and food from a country or culture. Now look at the pictures and match them with correct cuisines. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. Japanese cuisine. You can see it on the picture 3. Italian cuisine. It is picture 1. Azerbaijani cuisine. It is picture 2. Well done. Now you know what cuisine is, and it's time to learn about Brazilian cuisine. For that, match names of dishes with the correct pictures. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. Chicken with ham. It is on the picture 2. Chocolate balls. You can see it on the picture 3. Cheese bread. It is on the picture 1. Well done. As you know more about Brazilian cuisine now, it is time to read the text about João from Brazil and what food he likes. Read the text, select the correct headings. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. The heading 1 is Who am I? Second heading is My breakfast. The third heading is My lunch. And the last heading is My dessert. Well done. Now it is time to check how well you remember the text. Read the sentences. Write T for true, F for false, and NG for not given, according to the text. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. João is from Recife in Brazil. It is true. João's dad makes cheese bread for breakfast. It is true. There are not many food stands in João's town. It is false. Chicken with ham has beans and peanuts. It is false. João thinks chicken with ham is healthy. It is true. João buys chocolate balls before lunch. It is false. João eats more than 3 chocolate balls every Sunday. It is not given. Well done. Let's do one more reading activity. First, find and underline examples of and, but, or in João's description. Once you're done, fill in the gaps with and, but, or in the sentences on your right. Stop the video and do the activity. Welcome back. It is time to check your answers. First, let's underline all and, but, or in João's description. Check it. Now, let's check sentences. We use and to add similar information. We use but to contrast different information. And last, we use or when there is a choice, for example, between 2 things or several. Well done. Now it is time to prepare to write about your favorite food. For that, let's read the steps that we need to do to write a good description. Step 1 is decide what food you want to write about. Step 2 is you need to answer several questions. Who cooks it? How to cook it? How does it taste? What ingredient does it have? When do you like to eat it? And the last step, step 3, write your description using the given structures. Now it is time to do step 1. Bear with me for the next slide. From now on, I'm going to do all steps with you. Let's do the step 1. You need to write phrases in the same way as you see on the slide. I decided to select the following dishes. First, porridge with berries for breakfast. Second, meatball soup with vegetables for lunch. And last, strawberry cake for dessert. Now, you also need to do the same. Once you're done, let's do the next activity. Now let's do step 2. You need to answer all questions according to each of the meals that you selected. I will give you some examples. The first, let's talk about breakfast. I add hot water to oats to cook porridge. I also add some fruits and berries to it. It tastes a little sweet, but it's a good start in the morning. You can use the same structure for your breakfast. Second, it's about lunch. There are meatballs, vegetables, and some spices in a meatball soup. I like to eat it hot and a little spicy. I like to eat it during lunchtime. You can use a structure for your lunch. And last, let's talk about dinner. My favorite dessert is strawberry cake. There are a lot of strawberries and a light cream in the cake. Sometimes I can eat 1 or 2 slices of it. It's good with tea. Now it is your time to write the sentences in the following structures. Prepare and let's meet in the next slide. Now it is time to do last step, step 3. If you already prepared the description, well done, good job. If you need some help, no worries. You can use structure A or B to write your description. Once it's done, you can see how it looks like on the next slide. Stop the video and do the activity. We came to the last part of our activity. It is time to check your descriptions. If you use structures A or B, you can see how it looks like together with fulfilled words. If you have your own description, still well done. I know that you did a great job. Dear students, I'm very proud of you. As we reach the end of the lesson, it is time to think what we did today. Today we learned what cuisine is. At the same time, we had a lot of activities to practice the topic of my favorite food. But most importantly, we did a writing activity from the beginning till the end together. Now you know how to write a description about your favorite food. Thank you and see you next time.